Welcome to the Learning Zone with Miss Beachley, Miss Hall, and Miss Bates.
Good morning, second graders. Today we are going to be talking about editing our opinion writing. So let's go over our standard. This is the same standard we've had all week. Write an opinion piece that introduces the topic or book you are writing about. State an opinion. Supply reasons that support the opinion. Use linking words, which could be because, and, or also, to connect opinion and reasons, and provide a concluding statement or section. So we really did most of this yesterday when we were revising our draft, and today we're going to be editing our draft. So our objective today, edit writing for format and conventions, which means spelling, capitalization, grammar, and basic punctuation. And we have a checklist that we're going to use to help us. We are on step 4 of the writing process, which is editing. We are correcting our mistakes, correcting spelling, grammar, capitalization, and punctuation. So right here on step 4. And today we're going to be using our writing checklist, okay, which is everything I just said. Use a capital letter to begin our sentence, use finger spaces, use punctuation, and use the word wall to help you spell words. Remember, we don't have word wall because we're not in school, but any words that are commonly spelled and that you already know how to spell, just double check to make sure that those words are spelled correctly. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do the first thing on this checklist, which is use a capital letter to begin the sentence. So I have written a sentence here. I'm going to read the sentence first to you. I strongly believe that teachers should have staff meetings. One reason is that staff meetings help teachers communicate with each other. Okay, there's my sentence. I want to give you a second to look at it. I want you to see what mistakes there are first. Let's see if you can kind of pick them out before I go over them. Just make some mental notes. All right, so the first one, I need to start with a capital letter. Right now, my first word is a lowercase I. I need to start with an uppercase I. So what I'm going to do is cross that out and make an uppercase I, just like that. Okay, so now I have the next one we're doing, use finger spaces. Okay, so there should be finger spaces in between all of my words. Okay, so I'm going to go through and see. Okay, finger space, finger space, finger space. Okay, this section I don't have finger spaces. All the words are clumped together and they are all really, really close to one another. So I'm going to cross that section out. I'm going to write above it the same thing that I wrote below, except this time I'm going to put finger spaces. All right, so instead of having it all clumped together, I separated them. That teachers should have, okay, and I crossed out the jumbled up words. Staff meetings, okay. Now it says use ending punctuation. Well, that's my first sentence. I strongly believe that teachers should have staff meetings. I don't have punctuation right now, so I need to add a period here. It's hard for me to see. So add a period at the end of your sentence. All right, my next sentence. One reason is that staff meetings help teachers communicate with each other. Okay, so off the bat, I need to look back. Okay, did I use a capital letter to begin my sentence? Well, I have a number here. You should not have numbers in your writing. You should spell out the number. So I'm going to erase that, make sure I have an uppercase letter. The way we spell 1 is O-N-E. Okay, one reason is that staff meetings. I need to add an S here. And that's part of looking over to see if your format and your sentences make sense. The one reason is that staff meetings, I had to add that S on the end, Help teachers communicate with each other. Okay, help teacher. Ooh, I notice here that I didn't add an E. Okay, it should be teach, and then it should be ERS. So I'm going to cross that part out, and I'm going to fix it, ERS. Okay, teachers. Teachers communicate, I think I spelled that right, with, that's a word wall word, W-I-T. With is W-I-T-H. So I'm going to add the H. With. TH makes the sound. Okay. Teachers communicate with each other. Oh, again, here I have another word, each. It's not spelled correctly. I need my C. It should be E-A-C-H. I'm going to cross that out and fix it. Each, and then other. I also did the same thing that I did up here with teacher. I forgot my E. It should be E-R. So we cross that out and fix the word. Okay, now that's the end of my sentence. Does not look like I have punctuation, so I need to add punctuation. In this case, I'm going to have a period because I'm not asking a question and I'm not yelling something. Okay, so now I have edited 2 sentences out of my opinion piece. You're going to have way more to do than I just showed you. I just showed you an example. So I want you to go through your entire opinion draft that you revised yesterday and do this process for each sentence. Okay, I'm going to show you again the writing checklist. This is also in your packet. Use a capital letter to begin your sentences. Use finger spaces in between your words. So each word has its own space. Use punctuation, that could be a question mark, exclamation point, or period. And use the word wall to spell your words. Remember, you can use, even if you want to use, since you're using the computer anyway, you can look up how to spell some words, okay? You can use an online dictionary. You can ask Siri how to spell certain words, okay? So use those resources maybe instead of the word wall since we're not in school. All right, happy writing.